literal rule. Normally this is the first rule that the judges consider. It takes the meanings of the words literally. In R.V. Harris, for instance, D bit off the victim's nose, and it was an offence under statute that to stab, cut or wound. The court held that the statute implied that a weapon had to be used, therefore the defendant was acquitted. So yeah, the words were taken literally. Purposive approach. The court tries to find a general reason this statute was made, and thus interprets this to obtain the result. In Jones v. Tower Boots, for instance, Section 4 of the Race Relations Act makes it unlawful for an employee to discriminate against an employer. No, for an employer to discriminate against an employee. And in this case, the employee's co-workers were discriminating against him, and the D argued that in common law, deemed as conduct in the course of employment only if it was authorized by the employer or closely connected to that job they were hired to do. The court then looked at the purpose of the act and held that the company was liable, even though it had never authorized the discrimination and the abuse, and the abuse had nothing to do with the abuser's job. Hansard. Hansards are official reports on the debates in Parliament, and it can be used as an external aid in statutory interpretation. For instance, in Pepper v. Hart, teachers at a private school had the benefit of sending their kids to that school for a fifth of the price. This was deemed taxable under a statute, and it was a question of whether how much tax they were liable for. In the House of Lords, they came to the conclusion that using the literal rule would be defeating the point of the statute. They had therefore sought to find the purpose of the legislation through Hansard. And that's it.